Wonder Diamond, South India's largest lab-grown diamond brand, stores at Chennai, Coimbatore, Bangalore and Hyderabad.
Hello and welcome to Galattaplus. In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at Vysakh's Monster, which has Mohanlal and Honey Rose in the main roles. I'll begin by saying that this is not a tasteful film at all. It is a film for those with an appetite for trashy pulp fiction, where you keep turning the pages feverishly in order to find out who the bad guy is. Mohanlal plays a turbaned man named Lucky Singh, a Malayali settled in Punjab, and the minute he says Soni Kudi, you know this is something you're not going to take seriously. Short of shaking his shoulders to shouts of balle balle, Mohanlal plays not a character but an outright caricature, and this I think is intentional. The man is a total pylon, a total pest. We are irritated with his mannerisms. We are unable to bear his larger than life way of sucking up all the air and all the energy in the room. And this mirrors the state of mind Bhamini finds herself in. In short, when Lucky Singh hops into Bhamini's cab and spends the day with her, we find ourselves completely empathizing with her annoyance and her discomfort. Honey Rose gives a fantastic performance as Bhamini, and this is something you may realize only after the film, because it is her first wedding anniversary and she wants to be at home, but Lucky Singh latches onto her like a leech. Watch every single emotion on Honey Rose's face and then recall them after the climax. You will see how cleverly her character is written and how well the actor performs. Monster opens with Bhamini and her husband, played by Sudev Nair. That man has lost his job, they have a little daughter, and their financial situation is dire. They live on the kindness of others, like the nanny played by Lakshmi Manchu. This nanny continues to work for them despite not having been paid for months. The only wage earner, of course, is Bhamini. She works for a cab company named She Taxi. The significance of this name again will register later. The writer Uday Krishna keeps building the screenplay with small details. 1. Bhamini is an orphan. 2. She's not much of a socializer. She likes to be with a small family and cherish every small moments, so on and so forth. All of this adds to the character in ways we don't expect, and then the film begins to pile on the twists. There's a murder. The security guard says he never saw Lucky Singh. So are we in a ghost story? Is all of this happening in Bhamini's head due to her difficult situation? I laughed at the outrageous plot turns, but I must admit I was also gripped. Monster is utterly unpredictable for the most part. At one point, Mohanlal's body language changes. At another point, Honey Rose's body language changes. We realize a lot of this is being done to fool us, the audience, but I was game for the ride. I love shamelessly pulpy stuff, and this film is exactly that. And I needed to get to the bottom of it all. But when the explanations begin to arrive, the air leaks out of the narrative. Some of the planning to catch the culprit is really far-fetched, but that part is still okay. It's still part of how pulp works. It's the big fight at the end and the hurried depiction of a relationship that leaves a really bad taste as you walk out of the theatre. In principle, I'm not against people being portrayed in a certain way. We are inside fiction after all, and we have to understand that the sensitivity we might have in real life might be sacrificed for the sake of thrills and drama. But this last section is so sudden and so out of a Chinese martial arts movie that you lose any sympathy the film is trying to create in order to justify the murders. The characters become caricatures, very much like Lucky Singh. If that had been addressed, this enjoyable film might have become a moving film as well. And that's it about Monster. If you like this review, do subscribe to Galattaplus and see you soon at the movies.
Wonder Diamond, South India's largest lab-grown diamond brand, stores at Chennai, Coimbatore, Bangalore and Hyderabad.